I just want to preface this video by saying that I've played around with the volume a little bit, and this seems to be the maximum level of volume I can actually get out there to YouTube at the moment. So I'd just like to ask, if you're watching this video, could you please comment and let me know how well can you actually hear me? Am I too quiet sometimes? And even any advice or tips as to how to get better volume levels. So in this chapter, Shigaraki declares that All Might is using cheats, and things are no longer quite going according to Shigaraki's game plan. And I gotta say that I'm kind of in the same boat as Shigaraki on this one. If you saw my review for Boku no Hero Academia chapter 19, I did mention how All Might's going beyond 100%. That was kind of a little unreasonable. And I guess it's nice to see Shigaraki acknowledging that someone pushing themselves beyond 100% is cheating. But look at the toll All Might's bluff is having on his body. This cheat is not without consequence. We get a couple of panels with this literal steam being emitted from All Might's body, which obviously conveys to us that he is burnt out of energy. He's used up all his power. At one point in this chapter, he says he can't even take a single step more in this form without reverting back to his true form. All Might stepping in was certainly useful for the Yui school. He was able to take out Naomu, but aside from that, the dude is spent. He's used all his tricks and then some. Shigaraki looks at All Might as the final boss, but I guess from the perspective of the reader, it's kind of the other way around, where Shigaraki is the big baddie of this story arc. Last chapter we saw these reflective panels of Izuku thinking, the secret that only I know, in regards to All Might's true form, and that certainly comes into play in this chapter. Izuku propels himself into battle to defend All Might, and as he's doing that, further reinforcements arrive in the form of other professional heroes. With all this offense mounting against them, Shigaraki decides to finally retreat. This idea of the realm of the professionals leads Izuku to feel as though he was useless in all of this, even though All Might thanks him for the crucial seconds of survival that he provided. I gotta say, I am honestly kind of surprised that All Might survived this arc. There will definitely be further consequence to him lending Izuku some of his power and so forth, but for now, All Might lives to fight another day. Though as I just said, I am certain that more will come up later to do with the consequence of his depleted state. Now, there is an interesting bit of foreshadowing at the end of this chapter, with the beginning of the earth-shaking event that was to come. It definitely seems to be the case here that they have won the battle, but they have not won the war. A nice finale to this Shigaraki villain invasion arc, and I'm definitely interested to see where My Hero Academia goes from here. You gotta wonder what's next for this manga. As the end of the chapter said, we, just like Izuku, had no inkling of what was to come next. I'm wondering if the name of this chapter itself was a little bit of an indication to us what's next, as the chapter kind of foreshadows to us that there's a whole world to Boku no Hero Academia that we have yet to see. There's a world beyond the school, the world of the pros, and I suppose that potentially could be something we are going to explore next. Anyway, I just want to inform you real quickly that if a chapter of Fairy Tail or Nanatsu no Taizai or potentially even Magi comes out in the next 2 days, I might not be able to review them just yet, but I will get the reviews out a couple days later, hopefully. Anyway, that's all I have for this one. Thank you for watching. If you could please like or comment or subscribe, and check back for more reviews of Boku no Hero Academia. I'll see you later.